Are we ready? How close is he to getting here?
Yeah, lights are ready, the cameras are ready, backup batteries are ready, and yeah, he's on the elevator right now.
I want you to start recording as soon as he goes through the door. And don't stop rolling until I say so. I don't want to miss anything. Good evening, Mr. Larson. Thank you for agreeing to have this interview with us. Shall we sit and begin? I guess there's no point in formalities. You already know why you're here. But tell me, why wait so long to speak? Why wait to tell your side of the headline? When passive snaps.
Passive. Passive. I mean, people call me a passive guy. I can understand that. They say that because they always see me maintaining a calm exterior. So they rightfully assume that I'm easygoing, or, as they say, a passive guy. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth, could it? You see, I'm a weird mechanism. I'm not afraid to admit that. If you were to peer inside of me with a microscope, you would see that I am very far from being passive. In fact, the amount of blood pumping throughout my body right now must be extremely rapid. I know this because I'm me. And I feel my heart pounding when people say such things about me like passive.
I apologize. But friends, family, and even past psychologists have reported you with a passive demeanor.
No, it's wrong. It's all so wrong. But it's because I'm designed this way. To do the work that I do. The darker things get, the more calm I reveal. But I don't know what you will call such a thing as that. I mean, it's easy to give things labels, but what is it exactly? Even when I rationalize it to myself, it doesn't make quite much sense. This lack of feeling and not caring. The last guy who called me passive was at a bar. Well, just outside the bar. I'd happened to go out for a smoke and this fella was going in, and he made some kind of remark to me. I couldn't quite make it out what he was saying, but it sounded like the word passive. Now, I understand that this might sound crazy to somebody like you hearing this, but it's true. I wouldn't lie. It's something about the word passive. Like, I don't matter. Like I'm insignificant. Well, I showed him that I mattered, that I existed.
And how did you do that? Showed that you mattered and that you existed.
Well, I followed him all night. I just drank my drink in the little corner of the bar, and I kept my eyes on him. And I just waited. I must have waited 4, maybe 5 hours or so until he finally gave me the opportunity. He ended up leaving the bar, and I followed him out from a distance, where he made the biggest mistake of his life, going into some alleyway to take a leak. And no, I let him finish. And after he jangled his equipment one last time, I put a rope around his fucking neck. And I lifted him up over my back. While his legs and arms tried to grab hold of something, I could feel the life leaving his body. He was like an upside down turtle. That's the best way for me to describe it to you. With him squirming over my back he did last longer than I thought, actually. For minutes. Felt like seconds. But in real time, minutes. He really wanted to live. This guy. But it's words like that that make me do such things. How's that for being passive?
Good evening, Mr. Larson. Thanks for agreeing to have this interview. Sorry.
I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. He ended up leaving the bar and I followed him out from a distance, and he made the biggest mistake of his life going into some alleyway.
Are we ready? How close is it getting here?
Yeah, lights are ready. See, the camera's rolling. Yeah, and as for him, don't have my phone.
Are we ready? How close is he to getting here?
Yeah, the lights are ready. The cameras are rolling. Battery's backed up, and he is. Oh, he's on the elevator right now.
Start recording as soon as he enters the room.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I think I started on the left, but it was kind of hard to open that door.
Yeah.
That way, so it's like it's probably best if I stand that way. That way I can get it.
Got hers, roll one.
Okay. Walk towards the door.
He's just here. Yeah, and then. Unless you're talking about you cut when Mr. Hall stands right here and Sidney goes here.
Yeah.
And it cuts and it goes to the scene where he pushes him in.
Yep.
Good evening, Mr. Larson. Thank you for agreeing to have this interview with us.